one of the top headlines that we have today is very, very weird. Personally, I think it's fine. I find it a little weird. Mario, R&B artist Mario, has recently done an interview where he says he is the king of R&B. So before we go into bringing my panel in and talking about this, I do have a little bit of the video for you guys to consume with your faces.
A lot of talk about who the king of R&B is. And
language, by the way.
It's just ridiculous. If we really talking about just straight, pure skill, we're not talking about relevance. We're not talking about who puts out 100 songs a year. We talking about, nigga, give me a mic, you get a mic. If we just talking about that, there's nobody for me. I promise you. Like on everything, I put that on my grave. I put that on my undug grave. You heard? Nobody's for me. I promise you. I'm telling you. I just got too much. It's like I just got too much flavor. You know, I got too much flavor. I got too much sauce. Like when it comes to this thing. Just go listen to my albums. When you hear this new music, I think it's going to show you, like, there's nothing that I can't do as a writer, as a performer, as a singer. I'm a quadruple threat. I act, I sing and act at the same damn time. I dance. You know, I ain't going to say I'm the best dancer in the game.
So, you heard it here. Brother says he has too much sauce. Too much sauce to,
he said
he says he has too much sauce. Too much sauce. Now, I'm going to throw in my 2 cents here real quick because, Mario, man, I mean, Let Me Love You is a great song. Don't get me wrong. You have some hits. And you said that you said a little precursor before you said your piece. You said it, if you're not talking about the hits and the relevance and all that stuff, I got too much sauce. But I do not think that you hold a candle against any R&B artist that is out there that is continually putting out hit after hit after hit right now or in the past. There are so many people. No offense to you, Mario, but I automatically do not put you in that category of the GOAT of R&B, the king of R&B. Even in the list, you got some good hits. Don't get me wrong. Like I said, and you can sing. Yes, you can. But there's so many other people on that list way before you, bruh. No offense. I'm throwing it to the panel. Let me know what y'all think.
I wholeheartedly agree. And this is coming from a Mario fan. I am a Mario fan. Like, I love his voice. I think he has one of the better voices in R&B.
Yes, he does. He's got a great voice.
But I mean, I have a great voice too, and I'm not the greatest of all time. That don't mean nothing. You got to be consistent. You got to have mad hits for years in a row.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can't. He doesn't have those things. He doesn't have the plaques and the successful albums, and you know, he's got a couple. Let Me Love You. I'll give him that. That is one of the greatest songs of R&B. Right. It still is, you know, and Neo wrote it.
Yeah.
So we got to even pull Neo into the fold here. He made that whole thing possible for you. So I'll give you that one record. That one record stands the test of time, and that one record is history making. But other than that song, we can't even name another Mario song that's like legendary because you don't have another one.
Yeah.
He's talented. He sings. He's in I saw him in that show Empire. So he's doing his acting thing. So he is a success. I will never take anything away from anybody, but to call yourself the greatest in R&B when there's people like Usher and Chris Brown, dude, like, you have some sauce, not too much.
No sauce on the side, though.
Yeah, you know, it's definitely not too much sauce that you got. You do have a little sauce, but you got some sauce packets.
Yeah.
You know
no,
what I'm saying?
yeah, no, like that's the thing. Like you got that soy sauce packets, you know what I'm saying, on the side. You ain't a whole jar, you ain't a whole bottle of that ish, but you just enough to like make that nasty beef and broccoli taste a little bit better. But that's about it. Like you could sit here and say that, bruh.
Yeah.
You think that I get it. You dope. You're a talented kid. You're a talented dude. Like real talk, you are. But you cannot sit. You cannot sit here and tell me that you are one of the greatest of all time. And the thing is he said he said his little precursor. He said, oh, before you start talking about relevance, you talk about hits. I still got too much sauce. All right, that's fine that you're proud of yourself. And maybe you just did this to cause a ruckus so that people will buy your albums again, or maybe that single one more time. That's another other idea I was thinking of, just for clout, just to get your name out there again. But at the same damn time, there are so many other people, you know what I'm saying, that are killing it right now or have killed it with multiple hits. Multiple that would be on the top 20 list way before your ass. You know what I'm saying?
And that's stupid to say. It's so dumb to say we're not talking about relevance or hits. That's like being a baseball player and being like, we're not talking about home runs or wins or being on the best team. We're not talking about no stats. But I'm better than everybody.
Right.
Yeah.
What?
It's like
I'm the fastest runner as long as no one's watching and I'm not being timed.
Exactly. It's like the New York Knicks saying, "Hey, doesn't matter how many rings you have on your fingers, we the best basketball team of all time."
Right.
That's a lie.
Exactly.
Chicago Bears, doesn't matter how many Super Bowl rings you have, we're the best football team ever. No, look at the L's you got. You know what I'm saying? So
exactly.
To me, it's so crazy to me that he would sit there and say something like that. Maybe I feel like he should have said like, okay, well, I think such and such is one of is on my top 5. For him to promote himself, I'm kind of going like, where's the proof, man? I need facts. Where the facts?
Proof. Right.
I need proof. Let me see the track.
Call yourself
track
a
record.
Goat. A goat is a huge claim. Okay, that's
too
a
much
huge
sauce.
claim.
Too much sauce.
You can say no, like I'll battle anybody vocally. I can sing circles around. Okay, that I may be able to say maybe. Let's see it. But just to say you're an R&B goat, greatest of all time. No, sit down. Yeah. Take notes, buddy. You're still learning.
J Love on Twitch. Hi, J Love. Thank you so much for commenting. They said, was he high when he said that? And that's true. They were like, Mario, are you serious? Was he high? Maybe he had way too much of that Hennessy. You never know. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, there's no reason for someone to sit there. There's no reason for Mario to say that he is the king. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like Jacquees or Jaquise. I can't even pronounce his name, but it's like him saying he's like king of R&B. Right. Like where you just got that was embarrassing. You just got on the scene, bruh. You just got on the scene. How can you be king? How can you be
like
king?
Today.
Wow.
Right.
There's so many other people that are killing this game.
And you can't even sing.
Yeah. He really doesn't. He's not a singer. You know what I'm saying? Like I'd give it to
No.
Oh man, there's so many other people.
He's an entertainer.
He's an entertainer. He's an entertainer.
He can dance, but he's not a vocalist.
Yeah, I agree. He sings through his nose. You know what I'm saying? It's very nasally, but at the same time, people like that stuff. Yeah. The girls are eating it up. So it's like, hey, if you like that, hey, people do like you, boo boo. You know what I mean?
Him.
Do you?
They love him.
Do you? Okay, but that doesn't make sense to me.
Whatever works for you, boo.
Mario, let me just say this. Make some more hits, and then we can talk. But I haven't heard you in a good minute. You know what I'm saying? Like, even so, like, I could sit here and go, like who's a
hot minute?
Who's king of R&B in your opinion, Lydia? Who's king of R&B?
Usher. Usher is the king of R&B.
That's a very good one.
Really?
Period.
Hey.
There is no debate. Usher is the king of our generation of R&B. Usher is the king. Now there are Chris Brown is close. He
Alicia Keys.
That's, you mean like if we're talking about males and females, or
Yeah.
because
The GOAT, greatest of all time, not the greatest of all men.
well, I mean, I even think that Usher is seeing Alicia Keys when it comes to being greatest. When it comes to hits, longevity, consistency, Alicia and Usher would be a great debate. A good battle. They could go head to head when it comes to records and live performances. To me, they definitely seeing each other. I would say I would go as far as to crown them king and queen. But then there's Beyonce. Is Beyonce R&B? Is she pop? It's hard.
Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson is the king of everything. Duh, he's the king of pop.
Yeah.
But that's a. I mean, Usher is like stole every. He basically is a slice from Michael Jackson's book. So Michael Jackson he's old.
I mean, Luther Vandross, you got Marvin Gaye, you got all the main guys. I mean, they're not the GOATs? I mean,
they are the GOATs. They're legends, but we're talking about like the new class.
Yeah.
They are obvious. They are legendary icons. Everybody you just named.
R. Kelly?
Okay, so let me say this. Okay, so when it comes to R. Kelly, he would have been on the list, but then he started peeing on underage girls. So his sexiness and his ability to have his name on this list has been omitted solely because of disqualification. How dare you pee?
I know.
You know what I'm saying? Use your golden voice, not golden showers.
Right. And R. Kelly is definitely one of the GOATs musically. He is a genius. And his songs, man, but he ruined it. He ruined it.
He showed Miss Badu.
Badu is
she's up there. Badu, Jill Scott, they're more though.
But they're more jazz.
Soul to me than
soul jazz.
R&B.
Okay.
Yeah, that's soul jazz stuff.
But when it comes to just like a classic R&B category, I mean, I would say that Usher and Alicia kind of have it. Because even Beyonce's obviously the queen, but she's of like pop culture, not just R&B. Her music is R&B, but it has pop elements too. Alicia Keys is more soulful, more R&B. Usher as well. So I would say those two are like neck and neck for like the king and queen title when it comes to like the past 15 years of music. Shoot, Usher been doing this for almost 20 years, since he was like 15 years old.
Yeah.
I think 13 he had his first record deal. And I mean, he just performed on the Grammys last year and killed it.
He did kill it.
So he's consistent, you know what I mean? So for you to even insert your name into a conversation like that when you haven't done half the work is a little embarrassing. It's like, and not just that, it's a little disrespectful. Like you need to have some respect for like the GOATs for real, who even make you able to have a voice. Like if there was no Usher, Mario might not even exist.
True. Shoot, Chris Brown. Let's throw Chris Brown in the mix too. Let's not forget him too. There's Chris Brown, I mean, he's a killer too. He is cold. Right. He is cold, and he kills it, and he's dope with what he does and all that stuff, man. You know what I mean? So like, I don't know, the list. There's so many different people that you can add into it all, which is like the things that consist of like the hits that they're producing to the stuff that the people that paved the way to music, like Marvin Gaye, Al Green, Sam Cooke, Luther Vandross, Stevie Wonder. You know what I mean? There's so many.
That's gonna be mine.
There's so many people in the past. There's so many people that are in the past that are legendary. But as far as like right now, yeah, it would be Usher. It would be Usher and Chris Brown.
Yeah.
It would be up there.
Is Justin Timberlake considered R&B?
No,
Justin
he's pop.
Timberlake is
He's
a
pop.
touchy subject for Black folk.
He's pop. He's most definitely pop.
He is pop, and I'm a huge Justin fan, but I find that Black people are frustrated about him. I guess I don't know why.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I kind of know why. I mean, they think he's a thief. They say
because he put those cornrows in.
He's a culture vulture. What word on the street corners are.
See,
so
I
don't know.
I like Justin Timberlake, but I would never put him. I would never. But I would never put him in the category of R&B. He's pop. That's pop.
He is pop.
He's pop. He's basically a white Michael Jackson, in a way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like he's pop.
Did you hear about when The Weeknd said that Usher stole his
yeah, we talked about
stole
that.
his style and his song?
Yeah, we talked
Did y'all
about
talk
that.
about
Yeah.
That was pretty
It was
funny.
nuts. It was absolutely nuts.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it at all.
These new artists are disrespectful out here.
It's crazy. It's crazy. But I feel like a lot of people are bored out of their minds right now, so they're just talking out their asses. And someone like Mario, it doesn't make sense for him to say something like that, because but he did say, like I said before, in the very beginning, he said if it had nothing to do with the hits that are rolling out or relevance, I got too much sauce. Then, like I keep saying, if that's the truth, if that's what you think, Mario, then let's see the proof. Put out some music. Put out some tracks. You know what I'm saying? Act in a music video and sing in the music video, but something new. Something brand spanking new. You know what I'm saying? Let us know that you are that person with so much sauce. That's what I want to see.
Right.
You got so much sauce? Let's see it, man. Let's see that ish.
Show and prove. Show and prove.
You know what I'm saying? Show that ass. Let's go. Let me see. You know? So anyway, definitely comment down below and let us know what you think.